Dozens of videos currently hate on the new Rick and Morty anime that dropped a couple weeks ago. Of course I disagree. Stick around to hear from the queen of unpopular opinions. So, imagine this, a world where Rick Sanchez isn't just the mad scientist we know, but something more. Adult Swim, in their infinite wisdom, or perhaps mischief, announced back in 2022 that Rick and Morty would take a detour through the vibrant and chaotic realm of anime. A series inspired by the original, yes, but with its own distinct flavor. The kind that makes you question whether you've stumbled into another universe altogether, or simply fallen asleep in front of the TV after one too many midnight snacks. Rick and Morty, the anime isn't entirely unfamiliar, though. We had a taste of what was to come with a few shorts, released on Adult Swim's YouTube channel, little amuse-bouts of madness. But now, we're served the full course, 10 episodes where Rick relaxes, a concept so foreign it might as well be alien, in a pseudo-world between multiverse, while Summer teams up with Space Beth to challenge the Galactic Federation, and Morty, poor, sweet Morty, falls in love with a girl who just happens to be an atemporal being. Simple, really. And here we are, left to navigate this strange new world. For a Rick and Morty fan, the news of this anime adaptation was a lifeline, a welcome distraction as we await the 8th season. But, much like a dream that dances just beyond the grasp of memory, this show comes with its challenges. Chief among them, are storylines. They twist and turn, kaleidoscopic and feverish, like trying to read a novel while riding a roller coaster. Colors clash, action erupts, and before you can grasp what's happening, you're whisked away to the next bizarre subplot. It's a beautiful, bewildering mess, one that practically begs you to rewatch, just to make sense of it all. 10 episodes lie ahead, and one can only hope that as the series progresses, the threads of its narrative will begin to weave together into something more coherent. But therein lies another mystery. Is this world canon? The show flirts with spoilers, hinting at connections to the main series, yet it dances around any definitive answers, leaving us questioning where it all fits in the grand tapestry of Rick and Morty lore. The voices, too, are different, and while they do their job well enough, they lack the familiar cadence of the original cast. Still, there's something refreshing about this new take on Rick, less bitter, more relaxed, as if this version of him has found some measure of peace in the madness. The rest of the characters follow suit, offering a more laid-back interpretation of the chaotic crew we've come to love. Yet, despite these quirks, there's an undeniable allure to this anime. The art style is a feast for the eyes, every scene, a canvas of intricate detail and vibrant color, a masterpiece of anime aesthetics. And the soundtrack? It's as if each note has been perfectly paired with the visuals, like a fine wine chosen to complement the most exquisite cheese. Even when the plot leaves you scratching your head, the sheer beauty of the presentation keeps you entranced, watching just to see what spectacle will unfold next. After 7 seasons, Rick and Morty has become a beacon of irreverent humor and mind-bending sci-fi. It's a formula so iconic, one might think it untranslatable to another genre. But here we are, watching as Rick, Morty, and their companions are thrust into the world of anime, a place where over-the-top battles, slow pacing, and intense emotion reign supreme. It's Rick and Morty, the drama, with the jokes tucked away for another day. And after just 2 episodes, one must ask, is this transformation a stroke of genius, or simply too strange to survive? The anime opens on familiar ground, Rick in space, battling the Galactic Federation with a little help from Summer. But the tone soon shifts, veering into something altogether new and strange. Morty's subplot, a surreal journey through multiple lifetimes and universes, is more than just an adventure, it's an emotional odyssey, a rollercoaster that leaves you breathless and bewildered. But this is a tale of timelines and multiverse, of old stories told anew. The Rick Prime storyline we've followed in the main series finds new life here, reimagined with higher stakes and fewer laughs. It's a different take, one that might not sit well with everyone. But perhaps that's the point. Rick and Morty, the anime, was never meant to be a carbon copy. It's a reimagining, a distillation of the essence of Rick and Morty, spun into something darker, stranger, more surreal. And for that alone, it's worth watching, if only to see just how deep the rabbit hole goes.